Okay, hello everybody. We are doing the next round of my sort of like looking for dupes in my collection series, where I just kind of go through and swatch categories of my collection to try and see if there's any dupes. Today we're doing like lip gloss and liquid lips. Is kind of, liquid lips is like the wrong term, but anything that's like a glossy like sort of liquid tint is in this video. So there are oils, there are those like plump up lip balm things, glosses, and there are some like more like liquid lip formulas, but that's pretty rare. But yeah, we're gonna dive in and see how these compare, see what's similar, what's different. I don't even think I have everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back because I think I'm missing some. Okay, I found some of the ones I was missing, but this is gonna be an imperfect method, of course. It's just kind of having fun and looking through. And you know, with glosses more so than other formulas, I feel like this is where we'll really start to see differences in pigmentation, in the sense like, okay, they might give the same effect, but they're different. You know, one's sheer, one's a lot more pigmented. So have patience with me. We're, you know, figuring it out as we go. So I think we'll start off with, I'm gonna kind of do some organizing. I'm gonna, again, very imprecise. I'm just gonna do what's like striking me right off the bat, which is reds and this deep sort of reddish. This is coral, this is peach. I do think I'll be better for it if I just kind of, you know, do a lot of distinguishing right here, right now. These are all similar. Where is the deeper color? I think that's gonna go in this. This is like a brown. This is so tricky. There's so many shades, and these are not all like obviously labeled. This is another red. This is a red. This is sort of a red. This is light pink. These are kind of similar. It's just like a classic nude. This is a cool tone pink. Maybe we'll put that there. Right, coral. Wacky ones that are definitely not anything. I think these could be similar. Okay. Okay, we have like some distinguishing. Okay, let's start off with reds. I feel like reds can be, you know, a good place to start because they're so obvious. So this is Elf's Pout Cloud Pumping Lip Pen, and this is in, wow, read my mind. That is so tiny on the bottom. So it's one of those plumping lip pens. I actually don't think, yeah, this is a crazy pink. So we might be starting off a little tough here. So that's that one. Let's do this. This is the Milk Oil Lip Stain in, I don't even know if this is still out, in Tude. I think this could be a similar. So it's a oil. Okay. Here we go. It's, you know what? This is starting to look pretty out of date. Ugh, these are very similar, regardless. Okay, these are very similar. We're starting off there. We have this Fenty Beauty Heat lip gloss, like kind of the OG one they did. I feel like this one could be similar. See, these are also sheer. It's hard to tell. This is definitely a lot more watermelon, I would say. Like, it's not as pink as those two. Hopefully you can see the differences. Then we have, I'm starting to be like, is this even gonna work out? I don't know. Okay, then we have ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain. This is in Double Cherry. I never know if anything ColourPop does is still like in stock, so this one may or may not be. As you can see, this one's far more pigmented, but I'm trying to like blend it out. It's definitely like more of a true red than any of those. Hopefully the sunlight isn't too bad. I don't think it's terrible. We have e.l.f. lip lacquer in Cherry Bomb, which I think this might be okay. It's definitely a little more red than these. I'd say it's pretty similar to the Plump Up lip pen though. And now I'm starting to see like the Tude is a lot pinker than any of those. The two e.l.f. ones look very similar. I guess the vibe I'm getting. They're still not exact. Then we have two e.l.f. of these lip stains in Fiery Red. We'll do first. I think these will swatch a little more pigmented. Yeah, it's definitely a little pinker than the ColourPop Fresh Kiss one, especially once you blend that out, but very pretty. And then we have Spicy Sienna, which is a little like warmer. So this is very different, I would say. It's probably more similar to the ColourPop one, but I don't think those are, I don't really think there's any like exact dupes. They're all very similar, but yeah, I'm like really examining these. I don't think there's any full-on dupes here. So this is hard, guys. I don't know if I'm doing this the best way I could be, but let's continue. Just to do some that might be similar, I'm gonna do this e.l.f. Pout Clout Lip Balm in Plum On Over. This is a purple, but maybe a little similar. Yeah, not really, but really fun color, very funky. Okay, I'm trying to think what else might be. I think let's try these two. We're just gonna kind of move into pinks to see if we get any better dupes. So this is About Face. I never know. This is Peach Punisher. Okay, I think this is gonna be far too peach for any of these. Yeah, that's a lot more peachy. And then this is Watermelon Take. These also have like the best smells ever. Like I love this scent. This is not similar at all. It smells great though. Let's try some dupes for this one. Maybe this is, I don't think Coral Cutie will be similar. I think Power Mauve might be similar. Okay, Power Mauve's a little similar to the Peach Punisher, or not the Peach Punisher, the second one I did. Watermelon Take. These are definitely similar families. I'd say that's probably the most similar we've gotten so far, which goes to show you how tough this is. I guess we'll swatch some of these, even though I don't think this is the Crush Liquid Lip in Mango Mood. I do not like this thing. I meant to buy the gloss and ended up buying like this liquid lip formula, and it is so bright. Again, that's kind of similar to the Watermelon Take one, but a lot more pigmented, and that's why it's so hard to compare these. Let's just swatch this. This is Dragon Fruit Fusion, also from About Face. This is a bright pink. I'd say this is most similar to, they're all very different, but I'd say it's most similar to the Milk Makeup Tude oil. So no dupes there. Let's do this Pat McGrath lip gloss in Heavy Petal. This is like a bright pink, so maybe here. Okay. I don't see any exact dupes here. That's kind of surprising. Then let's swatch this Hourglass Desire, because this to me, more of a nude, much more of a nude, even if it's a cool tone nude. Okay, no exact dupes here. Let's try this. This is e.l.f.'s Lip Lacquer in Wild Rose. I feel like this could be similar. I think that's kind of similar, honestly, to the Pat McGrath, or sorry, not Pat McGrath, the Hourglass one, and then this lip gloss here at the top. The way I'm like, what lip gloss was that? I think it was, well, I can go back and watch it. I don't remember. I think maybe the e.l.f. one. Maybe, what is it? I don't know. Well, there was a similar one, so if you want to go back and figure that out, could be. Let's see. I'm starting to feel like I don't want to swatch everything, just things that actually could be a dupe. So we might be not swatching everything just because I'm feeling unsuccessful in this. So we're gonna do these deeper purplish shades. So we have Hourglass in Lure, and that's what that looks like. That's a really pretty shade. Then we have Clinique Black Cherry, or Black Honey, sorry. That's pretty similar. This has a bit more like red brown, while this one has a bit more like purple in it. The Hourglass one has a bit more purple. And then we have e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in Black Cherry. So these are all kind of doing similar things. This is more similar to the Lure one, but a little more pigmented and a little deeper. So these are very similar though. I think especially the e.l.f. and Lure one, excuse me, are pretty similar. Probably don't need all of them. Let's do these browns. These are all e.l.f., so it's kind of funny to be like, do I have a dupe in my collection? This is, these are so tall. Bust a Mauve. I guess this is more of a mauve, so maybe not the like brown I'm thinking, but okay. That was a terrible swatch, but I'm not really seeing anything that looks exactly like it. We have these two lip stains. So this one is Basic Beige, I think. Or no, that was Cinnamon Dreams. Okay, that's a pretty deep brown. This is Basic Beige. And as soon as I'm opening it, I'm like, this is nowhere near that shade. Okay, no dupe there. Let's also just take out this is Pinkies Up in that same formula. We'll swatch that next to each other because these are all kind of similar. This is a really nice nude, but all very different from each other. So let's finally end with the e.l.f. Mint Plump Lip Plumping Gloss in Chocolate Chip. See how this varies. You can see I was in like a brown shade. This is like similar to Cinnamon Dreams, but this one is a lot warmer. So I wouldn't say any exact dupes there either, which is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple left that actually might be worthwhile to swatch. So we have this hulking thing. So this is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the OG color. Looks like so. It's just a really like glossy shade. I actually really like that. I might like pull that out because it's kind of like the glossy lip gloss I've been searching for. And then I have this e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in Fantasy, which I also really love. And I think, so this one doesn't have as much pigment, but it does have that like amazing metallicness. But I think the Fenty Glow one is pretty fun. This is Fenty and Fussy. I got like a mini set. Funny thing is, I don't love this formula. These are very similar. I would say Fussy's maybe a little pinker, maybe, I don't know. Then we have Fenty Baby Brut. Another sort of nude shade. This one has a lot more peach though. Okay. These are all so similar. If anything, this one is like the least impressive, the Fussy. Ugh, so crazy. Then we have this Essence one in Flower Blossom, another sort of like nude light pink. Really beautiful, but yeah, nothing super similar. It's a little more cool toned and like a little more milky. We have this NYX Plump Up one in, so hard to find these colors. This is in Clout. It's this like light pink. It's another just like super light color, but I don't think anything is like super similar. Also, I just feel like this pink keeps deepening. Does anyone else feel that? I feel like that has just like really come too, but that's a really interesting shade. We'll swatch this Flower Beauty color shifting one. This has like the tiniest bit of pigment. If I actually, maybe not, could have sworn it does. Maybe it'll shift in a second. While we see if that does anything, then I will swatch the Fenty Beauty one in Taffy Tease. This is like a peach, so I'm like, put it up here. This is a really nice color because it's a lot like sheerer. But yeah, I don't really see a dupe there. So crazy. This is where I thought I'd have like a lot. We'll swatch the e.l.f. Glow Lip Reviver in, this is in Rose Envy. This is like the classic. Let's just put it here. It's a little more like browny pink. There's, I don't know. There's not a ton of pigment, so nothing really that similar either. I'm just like, wow. Okay. There are like some other, okay, I guess we'll swatch this e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm. This I don't even think is for sale anymore, but for the sake of swatching, I'm gonna put that next to the Fenty one. These are pretty similar, but I love the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balms. It's so sad they got discontinued because they're so glossy and so have such a good scent. Then we have, this is Coral Cutie, which I don't think is similar at all. It's like an orange, which is crazy. And then I guess I'll swatch these two. These are the Pat McGrath Glitter Lip Balms. This is Pale Fire Nectar. This one I did want because I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. And it is just like packed full of glitter. Like, look at that, that's insane, but it's really just that. And then this is the blue one, which is Astral Moonflower. This came as a gift with purchase. I would have probably not bought this on my own, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop swatching here. This was kind of a major bust. This is, okay, so this was kind of a major bust, I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely like some similar colors. I'm not like gonna sit here and be like, none of these are at all similar, because they are, and I think I kind of, you know, pointed out some of them, but there isn't the like sort of direct dupes I was hoping to find. And I also think it was kind of hard to find dupes given the different sheerness and, you know, maybe thickness. I don't know, there's just, these are truly different formulas, and with glosses it's hard to distinguish. So I can't really like feel like I have any good dupes in my collection, which is crazy to think about. I'm like trying to think. I will say, like, it's always fun to do these videos to kind of just like rediscover things. So in terms of like glosses and lip products, I really want to try again. I think these two light pinks are so pretty that we swatched. I think, let me re-swatch this to make sure. I do think that was that color. I love this red, this elf one. There's so many good ones. This pink is crazy how it's like developed like that. Like I just feel like that wasn't so vivid at first. So I am again like kind of like, that's really interesting to see. The Fenty gloss was pretty surprising with how like glittery and amazing it kind of was. So I'm gonna take that one back out as like my go-to. And then let's swatch this one too. I don't know why these like nude pinks are really beautiful. I think I'll do that one as well. When I say set out, it's like, you know, just don't have them in like some of my deeper drawers, so it's easier to access these in some way, shape, or form. I think this fantasy one is always fun in the summer. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I am like, I think, is it Pinky's Up or Basic Beige? That is so, I think Basic Beige I'm gonna set out too. That is so pretty. Okay, so yeah, not the most successful. Fun to like swatch and just like see my collection where it's at. There are some I'm like leaning towards getting rid of. I think Fussy I might, and even this like nude one I might. I don't know, I don't love like the chunky glitter in these glosses, so I might like try them out, try the other one out, see how I like it, and come back. And I was thinking I'd declutter this, but it's very beautiful, and I might set aside this one and have that be summer. These are all like really fun summer shades. Anyways, so that might not have been the best video. Hopefully it was somewhat interesting. I was really just like going through it on the fly and not sure how it turned out, but yeah, that is my like gloss oil lip collection. Hopefully that was somewhat interesting to watch and maybe informative. We'll see. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.